have some principles that if they are violated, we nullify the sacrifice of Christ. The second letter to the Corinthians, chapter 5, verse 16. We've read this many times, but this has another angle, and we have to read this again, because I not come here to speak of my own swollen mind nor anyone else's, but what's written, and we cannot add nor remove. John, in the book of Apocalypse, he says, he threatens us. He that takes it away or adds to this book, the plagues were upon him. Here you cannot remove, because it says so, from now on we regard no one according to the flesh. Although we once regarded Christ in this way, we do not no longer. Why cannot you know Christ according to the flesh? Look how much do they worship him and imitate him in Easter. But you want to read why you cannot even know Christ according to the flesh? Look at what Romans speaks. These are truths that only Paul spoke about. Romans chapter verse 3. You have to sharpen yourself with this book quickly here. Verse 3 says, for what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God sending his son in the likeness of what? In the likeness of sinful flesh. And for sin, condemned sin in the flesh. How did he condemn it? In the circumcision not made of hands. Christ came with a sinful body of flesh. In the like manner, the only thing, he didn't have a father. But he came, it had to be that way. It had to be this way because he was the Lamb of God that would remove sin. And Christ had to come without sin. He could not have come from a generation or genealogy of flesh. He brought the blood of God himself, a blood God made. And he begot and married that body, but he came in the likeness of sinful flesh. He was tempted in everything. So then, can you know Christ according to the flesh? Can you continue with the teachings of baby Jesus, with the doctrines of the Sacred Heart, or with the prayers of Hail Mary, without sin conceived? She had a father. She was a sinner as no other.